Now, the number of deaths from a major earthquake in Myanmar has risen to 2,056, the ruling junta said. A statement from a junta spokesperson said 3,900 people were injured and 270 were still missing, 3 days after Friday's shallow 7.7 magnitude quake left a trail of destruction in the country. Ruling junta declared a week of national mourning for the country's devastating earthquake as hopes faded of finding more survivors in the rubble of ruined buildings. Survivors were pulled out of rubble in Myanmar and signs of life were detected in the ruins of a skyscraper in Bangkok today as efforts intensified to find people trapped 3 days after the massive earthquake. In Bangkok, rescuers pulled out another body from the rubble of an under-construction skyscraper that collapsed in the quake, bringing the death toll from the building collapse to 12, with a total of 19 dead across Thailand and 75 still missing at the building site. Rescuers freed 4 people, including a pregnant woman and a girl, from collapsed buildings in Mandalay, the city in central Myanmar, near the epicenter of Friday's 7.7 magnitude earthquake, China's Xinhua news agency reported. A civil war in the Southeast Asian nation, where a military junta seized power back in a coup in 2021, was complicating efforts to reach those injured and made homeless by Myanmar's biggest quake in a century. One rebel group said Myanmar's ruling military was still conducting airstrikes on villages in the aftermath of the quake, and Singapore's foreign minister called for an immediate ceasefire to help the relief efforts. Scanning machines and sniffer dogs were deployed at the site, and Bangkok's Deputy Governor Tavida Kamolvej said rescuers were urgently working out how to access an area where signs of life had been detected 3 days on from the quake. China, India and Thailand are among Myanmar's neighbors that have sent relief materials and teams, along with aid and personnel from Malaysia, Singapore and Russia. The United Nations said it was rushing relief supplies to survivors in central Myanmar. And the Indian Space Research Organisation, or ISRO, has captured detailed images of the damages caused by the 7.7 magnitude quake. The seismic event caused widespread devastation, particularly near Mandalay, the country's second largest city, killing over 2,056, according to the latest input. Following the main quake, a strong aftershock of magnitude 6.4 rattled the region, exacerbating the damage. The epicenter was located near the Sagaing-Mandalay border at a depth of just 10 kilometers. Notably, significant damage was reported in Mandalay and the nearby Sagaing region, where major sites like the Mahamuni Pagoda and the historic Eva Bridge collapsed. The tremors were felt as far away as Chiang Mai in Thailand, prompting emergency responses there as well. In the aftermath of the earthquake, satellite imagery from ISRO's Cartosat-3 has provided crucial insights into the extent of the destruction. Images taken on March 29th revealed extensive damage to Mandalay's infrastructure, including notable landmarks that suffered either complete or partial damage. The analysis highlighted that several pagodas and buildings in both Mandalay and Sagaing were severely affected. Myanmar's military government has declared a state of emergency as rescue operations are underway to locate those trapped under debris. The tectonic activity in this region is attributed to the convergence of the Indian and Eurasian plates along the Sagaing Fault. This earthquake is one of the most significant seismic events to hit Myanmar in over a century, raising concerns about future geological instability.